Hey yo, what's going on everybody? My name is Dylan, you guys are chilling Dylan, and today I'm going to be bringing you a brand new video. We're going to talk about the Air Jordan 5 Grapes. Now the Air Jordan 5 Grapes is one of the more anticipated sneakers I think that Jordan Brand and Nike is bringing back, first time in quite some time. But the release didn't go maybe as expected. I feel like leading up towards this release, the Air Jordan 5 Grape was kind of hyped, all right? Like not like overly hyped or anything crazy like that, but I feel like people were definitely interested and excited for the actual release. I did hear some chatter online that, the Air Jordan 14 Ferraris from last week, that people were going to be passing on them in order to obtain the Air Jordan 5 Grapes. But this release did seem a little bit easier than maybe people had anticipated, even though the actual pairs and the count on the sneakers app itself was pretty darn limited. Now, me personally, my experience with the whole release is I struck out on Foot Locker and I also struck out on Finish Line Exclusive Access. Now, could I have picked up a pair from Finish Line Exclusive Access? Yes, I was definitely indecisive on whether or not I actually wanted to pick up my pair. To unbox and review for you guys, I don't think it's a pair that I'm going to be keeping in my collection. That being said, I did end up scooping a pair up today on the sneakers app. We'll get into that in just a second. But Finish Line and JD Sports Exclusive Access, I feel like you did have a very good chance of securing your pair early if you did want them. I mean, as far as the ship to me option through them, I believe that like a size 11 and lower did sit on the app for quite some time. Like, I forget the actual extended period of time, but like, at 9 o'clock or whatever, when they officially went live on there for the shipping, those things pretty much sat pretty much all day. Like if you wanted a pair from, again, size 11 and below, you could have picked up your pair from them as far as the shipping option went. Now, the actual in-store pairs, those things flew like crazy. Now, I was very incisive on that. I waited about 5 minutes. I was like, maybe I'll go for a size 12, whatever. And then when I actually made up my mind, I was like, yeah, all right, I'll get them for the channel, whatever. I went to go purchase them for the in-store. They were sold out in a size 12 for my mall. So again, I think like as far as people going to go want to pick up their pairs, there was a little bit of demand. But as far as people waiting for the pair to ship and so forth, I feel like people were a little hesitant, and that's why maybe they sat. Now that brings us to today. Bigger sizes flew, okay? And now at the time of recording this, you're going to see a screenshot right now about 12:30 in the afternoon. These things are completely gone on the Nike sneakers app. So only like a couple really small sizes, maybe like a 7 or an 8 or whatever is available. But like as far as big sizes, these things were gone pretty much instantly. I got my personal size 11.5, as you can see right now, off of the sneakers app. So I did secure my size 11.5. I'll get them in, I'll unbox them, and I'll do a quick unboxing review for you guys. I don't know if it's a pair I'll actually keep in my collection. Jordan 5s, I like 5s, don't get me wrong. I do like Jordan 5s, but as far as wearability, man, I just don't see myself grabbing a Jordan 5 to wear if, with all the other pairs that I have in my collection. I just don't see myself rocking them as often. That's why I ended up getting rid of my black metallic Air Jordan 5s. And it's not because I didn't like that particular shoe. It's just that I didn't see myself wearing them as often as some of the other pairs in my collection. But as far as these Grapes, man, I mean, it's an absolutely fantastic summer sneaker, spring summer sneaker. You can pretty much wear these things. It's a primarily all white sneaker. You got the purple, you got the turquoise on there. It's a really nice aesthetically looking sneaker. Again, I just don't think I'd be grabbing them over like some of my Jordan 1s that I have in my collection. But I ended up picking them up, so when they get in hand, I will be doing an unboxing and review for you guys, so make sure you guys stay tuned for the channel. But let me know your experience with the Air Jordan 5 Grape release down below in the comments section. But that being said, these things were pretty darn limited, man. Only around 30,000 pairs on the sneakers app. 30,000 pairs on the sneakers app, guys. We have to start getting used to these stock numbers as far as these releases in 2025 being pretty darn low. So again, I can see these things maybe climbing up, even though if you wanted them, you should have been able to get them. I feel like over time, like this time next year, people are gonna be like, damn, those Grape 5s, I passed on them. I kind of want to scoop them up. I do see that these things could start climbing in price especially since there was not that many pairs. I mean, 30,000 pairs is nothing compared to like last year when you look at some of the stock numbers. I mean, we're talking about 100,000, 200,000. Some releases had 300,000 pairs just on the sneakers app alone. So again, a lot more limited quantities of shoes this year in 2025. That being said, if you wanted them, you should have been able to get them. Let me know down below in the comments section what you guys ended up deciding to do with this sneakers release. Did you end up picking up the Air Jordan 5 Grapes, or did you pass like I was originally gonna, ended up scooping them up? I am kind of glad that I ended up scooping them up. I want to see them in hand. A lot of people are talking that they have pretty darn good leather and the quality is pretty good this year for this release. So again, let me know in the comments section, did you guys cop these things, and did you find it hard or easy to secure your pair? And as always, ladies and gentlemen, if you did enjoy today's video, make sure you guys are smashing that like button. Please subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here. And don't forget to click that notification bell so every time I do upload one of these videos, which will be more consistent, you're going to get notified. And that's going to do it for me today, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dylan. You guys just chilled with Dill, and I'm out. Peace.